New questions tonight about the owner of a restaurant slated for the Banks project and financed in part by Cincinnati taxpayers.
Earlier this week, the restaurant's owner paid off overdue property taxes. Tonight, the I-Team's Agit Lamore has found those may not have been her first overdue bills. Agit is here now with this breaking investigation. Agit?
Well, we just got off the phone with a supporter of Liz Rogers defending her after we started asking questions about court records that show a history of liens and judgments against her. Rogers owns Mahogany restaurant in Hamilton and hopes to open a second location at the Banks this spring with almost $1 million in help from the city, a $684,000 grant and $300,000 in loans. It would be the first minority-owned business at the Banks. But Butler County court records show 7 judgments against Rogers dating back to 2004, mostly though in the last 5 years. They include tax liens from the Ohio Department of Taxation for amounts up to $6,700 and varying judgments up to $11,500 to various businesses. Now, the records don't fully indicate if those bills have been paid. So we went by Rogers' restaurant and we left her a message also on her home machine. Late this afternoon, we got a call from Sean Ruggles. He is the president and CEO of the Greater Cincinnati African American Chamber of Commerce. And he said he was sitting with Rogers, that she has no outstanding bills and that someone stole her identity, so some of those unpaid bills aren't really hers. Ruggles said, "We're concerned about this overriding level of scrutiny for the only business owner mortgaging her own personal assets into the Banks project." Ruggles also said the city knows of Rogers' past, and indeed that is what Cincinnati spokeswoman Meg Oberding told us too. She said, "We were aware there was delinquency on some taxes and were assured there was a payment plan." She went on to say the city is very committed to diversity. To change the status quo requires risk sometimes. Now, we're going to have reaction to the story tonight on 9 News at 11, and also you can go right now to WCPO.com and see the city's statement and also some of the court documents that are in question here. Clyde?
All right, Agit.